Hey everyone, welcome to this show today. Welcome everybody to this show. My name is Jeff Anozie, and I want to welcome you to the RE show. This is episode one of the RE show. The RE show basically just means the real estate show. It's going to be a live show that will be airing every Sunday for now. We intend to do it Sundays and probably another weekday, which will all decide, because the goal of this show is to help you with your real estate needs in Nigeria, Enugu State particularly. And on this show, we intend to break down, like answer all your questions real time. We intend to have live interactions with you. We intend to, I intend to bring other professionals in the real estate industry to come share their experiences, come share their knowledge, with you. Bring people like property lawyers, bring people like other real estate agents and consultants within Enugu State and in Nigeria generally. All right. The goal of this show is to, again, like I said, take all your questions, answer all questions you have around real estate in Nigeria, and where, how, the good, the bad, and everything in between around real estate. Is actually a say it like it is show. That is what it is right on here. Let me just invite others to join, and then once you jump on live, please type live in the comments box and let me know where you are joining from as well. All right, just type live in the comments and let me know where you're joining us from as well. I know that we have audiences from the US, from Australia, from Nigeria here, from UK, Dublin, Italy, Malaysia, Turkey, Ireland generally, China, and a lot of countries in Nigeria. All right, in Dakar too, yeah, Senegal, and a lot of countries within Africa and around the world. All right, so again, like I said, once you jump on this show live, please type in the comment section, type where you're joining us from so that we know where you are joining from. Now, one of the questions we're going to be tackling today, while I go through some of your questions, is we're going to generally look at how to buy real estate in Nigeria. So generally, how to buy real estate in Nigeria. That's part of the topic we are going to be looking. That's like the overall topic we're going to be looking at today. On other shows, we're going to be picking different components of real estate purchase so that we can answer your questions around it. For instance, we'll pick something like land documents. What kind of documents should you look out for? We're going to on other episodes, we're going to be looking at things like the different areas within Enugu, because our focus for now is in Enugu. Eventually, we're going to be talking about Nigeria in generally, but for now, we're going to be talking about Enugu. So we're going to now be looking at different areas in Enugu. All right, what is the market like in these areas? What is the cost of land? What is the cost of buying a land? What is the cost of buying a house? What is the difference, or we're going to also compare between buying a house and buying a land, right? What should you do? All right, we're going to be doing all of that. Then we're going to also go on to be answering questions around welcome, boss. Welcome to this show. We're going to be also be answering questions around things like how to identify a genuine real estate property in Enugu. We're going to be answering all those questions and everything in between. And joining me on this show is my senior colleague, Chidubem Ezinwa. We're actually going to be doing this show together as to bring a wider knowledge base, all right, to you. and to be able to answer your questions from different angles. All right. So welcome to the show. Now, before you introduce yourself, you're going to introduce yourself to us, Chidubem, but before you do that, let me introduce myself first. My name is Jeff Anozie, and I am your real estate consultant. I'm based in Enugu State, Nigeria. My goal basically is to bring you safe and reliable, safe and profitable, real estate deals in Enugu State, Nigeria. The goal is to be that bridge between your goals of achieving your real estate goals and where you are right now. That bridge, that is my goal, and that is part of why we're doing this show today. All right. Now, before now, we just create videos of properties, videos of knowledge videos, and just upload. But because of the growing questions, the growing number of questions, and the rate at which a lot of people now want to know some things about real estate real time in Enugu, that is why this show was born. All right. And so, and joining me is my colleague. I'm going to allow him to introduce himself, and then we can now go ahead to kick off the discussion for the day. Now, again, once you join us in this show, please type in the comments your name, where you're joining us from, and then if you're watching the live or the replay, please would like to know. All right. So over to you, boss. Please introduce yourself and let us know who you are, sir.
Boss at the top. I agree to. Good evening, everybody. Sorry, I came in a bit late. Sajid, can you hear
That's,
me?
yes, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Sorry, I came in a bit late. My reservation was kind of cancelled, so I have to find alternative.
Awesome.
Okay, my name is Zubin Ezinwa, and I'm from Enugu State, to be precise, Uji. And I'm a real estate consultant in Enugu, based in
Awesome.
Enugu, doing real estate business in Enugu. So
Awesome.
on this show, we're going to be discussing everything as pertains to property, land, houses, anything and everything concerning real estate, acquiring genuine properties in Enugu. All right. So
Awesome.
I'm ready, like I said earlier before, and I'm ready and free for any sort of question from any angle, from any perspective. Bring it on. Let's do it. Thank you very much for
Awesome.
having me on this show.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here, sir. I appreciate that. All right. Now, whilst we wait for the questions to come in, I know we're going to be having questions, but while we wait for the questions, this is the first episode of this show, and the goal is to basically, we're going to go on with this show for so every Sunday we're going to be coming up with this show so that we can answer all your real estate questions and get you ready for the business of the week. All right. So today we're going to be
Yeah.
discussing the process of acquiring real estate in Nigeria. So what is the process? How to buy real estate property in Nigeria? This is one of the major challenges most people have. And because of the demand or because of the peculiarity of the market, like we're saying the other time, where there's a lot of fake, right? But the fact that there's something fake, right? That simply means that there's a genuine one. You can't have a fake product if there's no genuine, right? So there's an original. That's why there's a fake. So please tell us what is the process, what's the process, all right, step by step, to acquire property in Nigeria such that you'll be you'll be rest assured that if I go through this process, I'm going to acquire not just a desired property, all right, not just a desired property, but also a genuine property.
Okay. Am I taking that, sir?
Yes, please. So
Okay.
just for
Okay.
instance, I come to you and I say I want to buy a property. What are the stages me and you will go through in order to acquire the property? What's the first thing we do? What's the next thing? And on and on.
Okay. First of all, when a client comes to you or a prospective client, let me use the word
Yeah.
prospective comes to you that you want to get a property and then give you a call or get your number or get in touch to you. Hello, did you want to get a property in Enugu? Now, the first thing I ask is this. Hello, ma. Hello, sir. What's your budget? All right. So once the question of budget is defined, like the guy would say, I have like 10 million, I have like 20 million, I want to get a property in Enugu. With that budget, you already know where you're gonna have such property. Okay. Someone can tell me I want to get a property in real estate and I have 20 million. It's not possible. All right. The list of the properties you see in real estate, for instance, is nothing less than 40, 50 million per plot.
Where is
Now,
that?
when the question of zoo estate,
Okay, Zoo Estate. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're watching, Zoo Estate is like one of the most expensive estates in Enugu, actually. Yeah,
is the
it's
best, most expensive, the
oh,
most
it's the most
expensive
expensive property in Enugu right now. Estate in Enugu right now, right?
because you have governor living inside the estate, you have ministers
Wow.
living inside it.
In
That's governor's lodge in Enugu, and the zoo estate is immediately after 82 days. Roundabout
oh,
Osimba, Ogui Junction roundabout
o,
on the right
Ogui
hand side.
Junction.
Immediately after
Oh,
82 days, and before what is it called, New Berries, right? So on the right
Blueberries.
hand side. So it
That's
has
coming
it's
coming
more
from
less than
our yeah, coming from Apapa Junction, 82 Div, then
yeah,
Ogui
just
roundabout by the
on
right.
around by the right hand side. So the list
Awesome,
of the
awesome.
property you get there are between 50, 60, 70, 80 million. So it's lot. Okay.
Wow.
So that's why
Wow.
first and foremost, we discuss budget. Now, when the client has a budget, so you work with the budget. Okay. Now, with the budget, we narrow it down to choice of location, we define budget, we define what do you want to build. Is it residential? Is it commercial? Is it 8 flat? Is it 10 flat? Is it this or is it that? All right. If I want to use
Yeah.
it for commercial, I take the locations you get commercial properties. If you want to build it for residential, I advise the location you get residential proper landed
Property.
property. If you want to build 10 flats, there are areas in Enugu you can't build more than a story building.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. And there
Mm,
are also areas in Enugu you can't build more than a bungalow.
okay.
You can't build anything more than a bungalow. So these are the things you'll be looking into. Then you now consider the kind of business you want to do there. All right. If it's residential, the kind of apartment you want to build there, you want to have a duplex. Okay, here is our bill. You want to have a school. Here is our bill. You want to have an industry. Here is our bill. Now, having narrowed it down to all those things, we now talked about approval. If I want to build a 10 flat, if I bring it to GRA, it won't be approval. It will be approval. I won't get approval from the Ministry of Land.
Oh, okay.
All right. But you can't get approval to build anything less more than a story building in GRA. Okay.
A story
You can't get
building.
approval to build any more than you can't be more than a story building in GRA. Okay. And also in Z estate, you can't build anything more than a story building. Of course, you know Z estate is GRA also. So you can't build anything more than this in this location. All right.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
when having looked at these things now, if I want to build a school, let's assume I want to build one of the best schools in Enugu. If you take it to GRA, you are not going to make. If you take it to areas like Transipolo, of course, it's a waste of investment. All right, it's a waste of investment. If I take it to
Why
somewhere like Anozie, it's a waste of investment. All right, but if you bring
why
it
is
to
that?
locations like
Sorry.
Independence Layout,
Why is that? Why
if
do
you
you
bring
say
the locations like Independence, okay, why did I say that? Is this now if I want to build, let's assume something like Pinecrest. Pinecrest is one of the the most renowned, or let's say one of the best schools, private schools in Enugu. All right, something like Pinecrest. All right, if I carry Pinecrest to Umodogu or somewhere in Ababanite, the aim is already defeated. The aim is already defeated. Okay, and I, as a professor, of course, I'm a businessman. I have a targeted people or a set group of people I'm looking at to have in my school. I'm directly looking at the middle higher class. I'm looking for the millionaires in the city. All right. I'm looking for the millionaire. So if I take it anywhere out of GRA, New Haven, Presidential Road, Independence Layout, of course, the business is really not going to do well like I want. There's some people that even if you give them a free accommodation in Transeco, they will not go there. Do you understand? So
Okay.
you look at someone like me. If you give me a free accommodation in Abani Road, there's nothing that's taking me there. All right. If
Okay.
you're going down to Mayor, just to come from Mayor inside town, you spend 1 hour on traffic. So
Traffic.
you are looking at setting such establishments. You have a targeted group of people that you want to have bring their work to such schools. So you also bring such school to a location that have that prestigious thing or that notable environment where the rich would want to associate with. Do you get it? Where the rich will
Yeah.
also want to
Yes,
associate
I
with.
get that.
Let's assume, okay, there's something happened today. There's something that happened today. There's a property I posted on my I think either Instagram page or something, and it's a 3 bedroom, and it's for 1 million naira. All right, the basic rent is one
Rent.
million naira. Somebody
Rent.
saw it and comment, yeah, rent alone 1 million naira, and someone saw it and comment and said the landlords are the hoodlums in town in Enugu, and he was saying a lot of crap. And I told him
Where,
something.
where's the
It's
place?
not
Where's the
about it's in an estate in RC Gulf State. And I
golf
told
estate?
the guy, it's not about the landlord is not a hoodlum, he's not a tyrant, he's not wicked. All right, he chose the best location to build such apartments, and that's just 4 flats. And within the space of 4 days, we rented the whole 4 flats. It's just remaining one flat.
Wow.
Do you get it? So and the guy was very angry with me. Why should I be marketing such? And I told him, why won't I market such? You are crying for 1 million, and I have a 3 bedroom for 1.5 million in Enugu. I have a 3 bedroom for 1.8 million naira in Enugu.
Wow.
All right, and these things are one is in CRA, one is in WTCC, another one is in Liberty Estate. Okay, now you look at such landlord before he thought of doing something of that nature. He has already studied the environment he wanted to have something of such class. All right, let's assume that guy, the landlord or the person that owns such property, he took it to MNN. In the next 10 years, the rent can go beyond 500,000. Do you understand? Let's assume you also took it to somewhere like where again? Abani Road, Mayor. The rent can go beyond 400, 350, 500,000. Now,
Paye.
also in Gulf
Paye.
Estate, a plot of land is within 30, 40 million naira.
In golf
All
estate.
right. Now, in Abu a plot of land is within 8, 9, 10 million naira. Of course, you can see there's a large difference.
Yeah.
There's a way too large difference. And of course, he knows he's not going to build anything more than 1 story building. So if he's investing 30 million naira or 40 million naira, getting land only, he means business.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
he
so
means business.
before you
So
go
having
on,
looked at
sorry, before you go on, please, if you're just
okay,
joining us, you're welcome to the RE show. You're welcome to the RE show. This is the first edition of the RE show. The RE show simply means the real estate show. That's what it means. And so on this show, the goal is to talk about real estate. We're going to be saying it as it is. Real estate in Nigeria, Enugu State particularly, we're going to definitely just be showing it as it is. And on this show today, on today's episode, we're talking about how to buy a property in Nigeria. What are the different steps you take? All right. What are the different positions? So if you, the first thing to think about, the next thing to think about, how to achieve this and how to achieve that. And on today's show, we have Chidubem Ezinwa, who is a real estate consultant here in Enugu State, Nigeria. I mean, he has many years of experience and has seen the good, the bad, and everything in between. All right, so he's here to share with us his experience on real estate in Nigeria. Please, if you can hear me clearly and you're watching, please let me know in the comments if you can hear us clearly and if you can see us clearly.
Yeah.
Again, if you have questions, you got questions, please type them in the comments box. And you are invited to come live too. If you want to come live and ask your questions live, you are highly invited. All right. Just let me know. I'll send you an invite to come live and then you join us. All right. So we're talking about the steps to take, and you were talking about budgeting. So the budgeting, and you're talking about the location and budgeting. The location determines your budget, right? I mean your budget, your the location determines your budget, and what you want to
No, your
achieve
budget determines your
determines
location.
okay, your budget
Yeah,
determines your location. Awesome. Awesome.
location.
You were saying. Yeah.
Now, like I
So
was
yeah.
saying, your budget first. Your budget first. Then you talk about location. Then you talk about
Okay.
approval. Then you talk about the papers.
Sorry.
All right.
When
I
you
will
mean
take it again.
approval, okay.
I will take it again. First is budget. All right.
Okay.
Now, when you have a budget, now we talk about approval. All right. Then we talk
Okay.
about location. All right.
Location.
Then you talk about what do you want to build.
Okay.
What do you want to build? What do I have? What's the motive? What's my purpose? What's the goal? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I want to build
Yes.
a farm. I want to build a farm. I can't bring it to GRA. All right, I want to
Okay.
build industry. I can't bring it to independent house.
Okay.
Okay, I want to build a skyscraper. I can't bring it anywhere. I rather take it to Transekulu or Abuani Road. That's where you are free to build 100 story buildings. All right.
Okay.
Just like I was narrowing down to that landlord that built a fantastic 4 bedroom, 3 bedroom flat, 4 flats in Gulf State. He took his time. He analyzed those things. All right. I keep telling clients, it's just like Tinker's Corner at the moment. Tinker's Corner is really the wave of the moment when it comes to where you can get a peaceful, quiet, calm, serene property, and you enjoy the best of nature and the environment. All right.
Wow.
Why I say Tinker's Corner. With 50 million naira, I can get a property in Tinker's Corner, a landed property ranging from 500, 600, 700 square meters. All
Okay.
right. Then with that 15 million naira, I've gotten a landed property
You
in
said
Tinker's Corner.
sorry,
Now I can,
you said 15 million, Abi? 15. 1 5.
with 15 million, all right, with
Okay.
15 million naira, give
Mm.
or take, I can get a property in Tinker's Corner. All right.
Okay.
So it of course, with the same amount, with the same 15 million naira, I can also get a property in Abani Road. I'm trying to define something. I'm trying to illustrate something. Now,
Okay.
if I with 15 million naira, I can get a property in Tinker's Corner, Abani Road, Transekulu, where again now, in Emene and the environs. All right. Now,
Mm.
with that same 15 million naira, I built a 4 flat in Tinker's Corner. Let me build anything I want of any class. Just do something classic and standard. I will rent it at 1 million naira each.
Wow.
Now, in less than 4 5 years, I've gotten my capital back. All right, I've gotten the money I invested in the land. Now go to Albany Road. If you like, build one of the latest skyscrapers in Albany Road. The rent won't go more than 500,000.
Wow.
Do you understand? The rent won't go more than five hundred
Yeah,
thousand.
yeah.
Now
Ah,
this
yeah.
is yes per year. All right. Now do you see somebody that took time and analyzed this thing? Understand that. That's why when I tell people, if you give me 20 million, I'll buy a land for you, and in the next 5 years, you have your return on investment. I wasn't joking. All
Hmm.
right. I've known the areas where I will get a good property and build anything of your taste, quality taste. We will have the money back in the next 5 years. I'm not
Hmm.
exaggerating. If you
With
follow these
20,
steps, if you
20
look at
million,
this man, with
20
20
million for
million, you get a
everything.
good property. No, 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 sir. Don't say I didn't say that, sir. All right. With like I said before, 15, 20 million, you get anything of your choice. Like I
Okay.
say, Thinkers Corner, 15, 16, 17, 18 million, you get good property. All right. And this is
Yeah.
something of standard. Now, having looked at
Okay. Sorry about that. I guess his network has gone a bit
having
bad,
and
but
have good as
okay. Sorry about the network, guys. Okay. Welcome back. Can you hear me now?
Sorry, I'm trying to disconnect.
Okay. Hello. Okay, guys. So welcome back to the real estate show. The RE show is actually the real estate show. The goal of this show is to, answer your questions real time and to be able to answer all your real estate questions real time. So if you have
okay,
questions,
can
you
you
can
hear me,
just
sir?
yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear
I
me?
can hear you. Yeah. So please, if you have questions, you can just leave your questions in the comments section. Please leave your questions in the comment section. We'll do well to answer all your questions. All right. Is with me on the show is Chidubem Chidubem Ezinwa. He is a real estate consultant in Enugu State, Nigeria. He's one of the best I have seen so far in Enugu State, Nigeria. One of the most honest, high integrity, and he's with me on the show to help answer any question you have around acquiring real estate in Enugu State, Nigeria. In Nigeria in general, but our focus for now is in Enugu. All right. So if you have any question at all around acquiring the property, budget in specific locations in Enugu, be it New Haven, be it Old GRA, be it Independence Layout, Republic Layout, Golf Estates, Zoo Estates, and everything. And we've been having a fantastic discussion so far. All right, we've been having a very fantastic discussion so far. We've talked about budget and location. We've talked about your budget, your location, and then the purpose, what you want to achieve with a property. For instance, you want to buy a zoo estate, for instance. Of course, plot of land there goes from between 50 million to 70 million, right? And of course, you can't build more than a high rising. You can't build more than a one-story building in zoo estate. Zoo estate happens to be the most expensive estate in Enugu State. And if you want to build in places like Albany Road, yes, you can build a high rising and your budget won't be as much as 50 million, of course. So these were the things we're talking about before his network went a bit bad. So can you hear me now, sir? Can we go on? Hello? Okay. So I guess his network is
Having
not.
difficulties connecting. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Apparently, you can hear me.
Okay, I something intercepted my Bluetooth. I'm having difficulty hearing you. Oh God.
Okay, so you can just exit and request entry again so that sorry about the network, of course. Sorry about the network. We're in Nigeria. I want to appreciate you all for jumping on here. I want to appreciate you all for jumping on and always watching Captain OO from the US, Mr. Chukwemeka from Australia, and everybody, those from Dublin, Nigeria, UK, Italy, Malaysia, Turkey, Ireland, China. We have a lot of people watching from these different countries. Thank you so much for always jumping on here and watching our
I
videos.
think
All
I'm
right.
back. I think I'm back.
All right, awesome. Welcome back, Mr. Chidubem Ezinwa. So we're talking about um, real estate and property in Nigeria, and you
Yeah,
were taking us along a journey on the sequence to buy property in
yeah,
Nigeria, how to identify and buy good properties in Nigeria that is profitable to
yeah.
you and can help you achieve your goals. So please go on, sir. You were talking about
Okay.
budgeting and
Like I was
location.
talking about, where you can get good properties and you have your return on investment, both in land and the capital invested in less than 10 years. All right.
Awesome.
Let's assume I was able to secure a land somewhere and I used 30 million to build give and take 30, 40 million and build a story building of block of 4 flats. All right.
Okay.
Now I bought the land, let's say 10, 15 million. Approximately I'm having 45 million. All right. Now I
Yes.
built something of faith. I built something of faith in good location. I can rent one flat at between 1 million to 1.5 million. All right. Now, when you add 1.5 million per 4 flats, we are having 6 million in 1 year.
Okay, please hold on a bit. Now, do you know that I was telling someone a few days ago that day we went to there was a day we went to Tinker's Corner to go and check out a property for a client.
Yeah.
So I was telling someone that there are flats, 3 bedroom flats in Tinker's Corner for 1.5 million. And
And you won't believe.
the guy was saying in Enugu that nobody will live there. And I'm like, the the properties are sold out. Like they are occupied. People are living in
They
all
are
the
filled.
flats.
They are filled.
Feel
They are filled. And people are praying for someone to vacate so they come in.
so they can call me. They are waiting. They are calling every day, wanting to be sure that somebody can leave so that they can call me. Real
Yes.
estate in Enugu is
Yeah.
right. Please go on, sir. Please go on.
Yeah. So when you build such properties, now, like I was saying, you have a flat at the rate of 1 million to 1.5 million. Now, in 1 year, you are having 6 million. All right. You are generating 6 million. Now, in 5 years, that's 30 million.
Hmm.
Now, in 10 years, that's 60 million. My brother, you have your money back and you have bonus. And
True.
you made your day.
True.
Of course, a property that is 1 million this year won't be 1 million the next 3 years.
Sure. It appreciates.
So it appreciates. It appreciates. Once you have good management, once you have good orientation on the property, it's going to appreciate. All right. What I do in certain properties I manage, when I look at 4, 5 years, we renovate. All right. Once your property is following the trend, of course, I have a property that was managed, a 3 bedroom. It was around 300, 350. It has 2 toilets. Now, I got last 2 years, 2018, I told my proprietor, the landlord, my principal rather, the landlord, I told him, sir, let's renovate. All right, let's renovate this property. He was screaming money, 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 money. We kind of got about 6 million naira. All right, we tell the tenants to vacate. Let them give us 6 months that if they want to come back, they can come back. Now, we we renovated the whole flat. It now has each toilet, all room include, and we did POP, we did kitchen cabinets, we did wardrobe. Now that same property we are renting for 300, 350, it's 800,000 now, and they're
Wow.
all filled,
Wow.
and they're all filled to the brim. All right, and this is even a block of 6 flats. Now, do you see how that man listened to my advice? And this is how his revenue tripled. This one is not double, tripled. Now you look at you just put he did all those things costed up around 4 point something million, roughly 5, 6 million naira. And his return on investment tripled. They were paying 300, those up were paying 350, those down were paying 300. Now it's 800,000. So when
And
I
people are
tell you
paying.
that my oh God, people rush their apartments. All right, the walls are screened there, just like those houses I showed you. You have streets, fantastic. It's a home in a home. All
Yeah.
right, you know
Yeah.
the economy is rough, everywhere is tight. But people wouldn't mind after going all through those hurdles and buzzing of the day. They enter their house. Their
They
house
come
is
to a
the comfort
cool
alone.
house.
The
Yes.
comfort alone. All right.
Mm.
Imagine you are just tired and you just entered your bathroom and you just lie down on the shower. Oh God. And the water is just dropping from your head to the whole of
Hey.
your body. You don't need to use buckets. You don't need to use buckets and bath and start scooping water. That one is another stress. Do you understand? Imagine
Yeah.
having a flat where you need the warm water. The heater is on. You just apply your heater. In less than 1 minute, the water is boiled. All right, and you're lying down inside your basin, and you're having a warm bath,
Yes.
and it's affordable. It's affordable, not as if it's not. It's affordable.
Mm.
You get it within
Yeah.
500, 600, 700, 800,000. You get such apartment. So people wouldn't mind paying for such apartment if really they're gonna get such comfort.
Yes.
You get it? Now, just like with the narration I was giving you, a property in Kinshasa I'm managing currently goes for 1.5 million naira. And that land, the landlord bought it for 20 million naira. All right?
20
Now,
million.
he built a
20
block
million.
of 20 million. Yes, 20 million. It's about a plot and it's about 800 square meter.
Okay.
All right? A plot and a half is about 800 square meter. In Tinker's case, in Tinker's corner, Chimes said, I show you this stage.
Yes. Chimes
Now,
Estate.
he
Yeah.
built an amazing structure there. It's wonderful. It's sweet. All right. Of course, you don't build more than a story building there because of the airline. Do you understand? It's close to the
Okay. Okay.
airport. So you don't build
Mm.
more than a story building. Now, after setting such beautiful piece of amazing structure there, it goes for 1.5 million. Now, in the next 10 years, that guy has 50 million down. So
Is
you
it
see that, of course, to build a block of 4 flats with the current price of thing in the market goes within 30, 40 million naira.
okay? Block
All
of
right?
4 flats,
A
standard
block of
building.
4 flats. Yes. Give and take. Before with 20, 25 million, you get it done. All right. But then a bag of cement goes for 1,000, it's 2,000, 2,500. But now it's 3,500, 4,000. Of
For a
course,
bag.
a 15 rod goes for 2,005. Now it's 4,000. So you see, material has doubled in price.
Yeah.
All right. So that's why I say give and take 35, 40 million. You have both the finishing, the interior, and everything, 40 million.
Wow. Okay.
So
So
you have
plus
that
the 20 million. So 40 plus
just
20,
plus the same, that's 60 million.
60 million.
Of course, in the next 5 years, you already have 30 million down.
Yes. That's for 1.5
That
million.
property 1.5 times 4, that's 6 million every year.
Okay.
All right.
Mm.
That property is about 3 years now. It's about 3 years old now. So give it in the next 10 years. It has not even in the next 10 years because started renting the apartment in 2017. 2017. Now it's 3 years down, and he's talking about increasing the rent.
Okay.
You get it? Of course,
Yeah.
the rent won't go down. It has appreciated. Now, with that same 20 million, that landlord bought that plot in Chime's estate in Tinker's Corner. You can't get a plot again in Chime's estate with 20 million. Of course, if you didn't buy that plot then, now you should be talking about 30, 35 million getting that plot in Chime's estate.
Okay.
Do you get it? So
Yeah.
when I show you a property today and I show you 10 million, I tell you this property is 10 million. If you come back in the next 1 year, it's no longer 10 million.
Of course.
It's no longer 10 million. So these are the things we look into. When I tell you, just go to such location, build anything of class. People will rush it. Now, if you want to build a 10-story building, all right, take it to Transeco. Okay, you can't even build 10-story building in Transeco. The highest you can do is 6 flats, 8 flats. All right. Now, if you go to Abani Road, you can build anything you like. Now, you put it at 500 naira. Every year, you are having 4 million naira down. Of course, with 8 million, 10 million, you can get a good land in Abani Road.
Okay.
Okay.
With how much?
So
8 million or 10 million? Eight, between 8 and 10 million.
8 million, between 8 million, 10 million, 12 million, you can get a good property in Abani Road. All
Okay.
right. In
So
Abani Road, near your
before we
Meniro.
go on, please, welcome to the RE show. For those that are just joining us, this is the RE show, actually the real estate show. This is the Debbie edition of the RE show. This is the introductory edition of the real estate show. The goal of this show is to help us discuss real estate in Enugu State, Nigeria, and basically Nigeria in general. The goal is to you know bridge the gap between you achieving your real estate goals and then where you are at the moment. So well, our goal is to help you bridge that gap by giving you the right information. We're going to be talking about the good, the bad, and everything in between in real estate in Nigeria. We're going to be saying it raw. And one thing I beg of you is to ask questions. So once you jump on, once you're connecting, or if you're watching the replay, all right, please, you can drop your questions in the comments box. You can just drop your questions in the comments or text your questions to this number. You can send a WhatsApp message to this number, my number, a WhatsApp message, and we can take your questions, and we can now discuss your questions in the next episode. All right. And for now, this show is going to be happening on Sundays by 8 p.m. for now, but we are looking at having another day of the week. So probably Sunday and any other day of the week that we choose, okay, to have this show. All right. Now, today with me on the show is Chidubem Ezinwa. Chidubem Ezinwa is a real estate consultant in Enugu State, Nigeria, and he has had many years of experience, and he's bringing his experience to discuss with us how to acquire real estate in Nigeria, how to acquire a property, what are the things you should consider before, excuse me, what are the things you're going to consider before acquiring it, what you consider whilst acquiring it, and then at the end, what are the things you need to know. All right. So, and we've been discussing about your budget, location, and purpose. Budget, location, and purpose. That's what we've been discussing so far. All right. So, back to you, sir. You were talking about the urban road, 10 million, between 10 8 million,
Yes.
and if you want to build 10
What
million.
we are discussing about maximizing your profit. All right, we are talking about maximizing your profit. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Maximizing your profit.
Okay.
A wise man would choose having his ROI, return on investment, for 10 years. And if I have between 5 10 years, I will go for 5. All right. So the faster I get my money back, I push it to another investment, and I get it back again. Now, if I'm looking at, like I told you, if my desire is to do 10 flats, okay, I should be looking at Abani Road, okay, which I know that anything goes there, anything goes,
Wow, you can build
okay.
a high rise in
You
Agbani
can
Road.
build,
Abi?
you can build 100 story building in Abani Road.
Okay. Okay.
You get it.
Yeah.
Starting from Zigzag Avenue down, Police
Okay.
College,
Down. Wani.
and Mayor One, all those, you can build anything. Mayor, Meniru, and the rest. You can build anything. All right.
Wow.
It's all about, do you have the capital to do that? Do you have a structural engineer that is grounded to do that for you? Okay. Once you have this, you can build it. And of course, it's almost equivalent to Thinker's Corner. I build a 4 flat of 3 bedroom, and it go for 1 million in Thinker's Corner. Every year I make 4 million naira, right?
Yeah.
I go to Abani Road, I build a block of eight flats, and it go for 5 million. Every year I still make my 4 million naira.
500,000 naira.
Yeah. And every year I
Okay.
still make my 4 million naira.
Yeah. Now,
Do you get it?
before we go on, we are going to be rounding off in a few minutes. But here's the thing: what about someone that wants to build to live in? Like they are not really interested for now for to rent. Maybe they will do that later for investment. But for now, they're looking for
No, you
where to
need
buy.
a conducive environment to live in. All right. There are beautiful environment, like if you come to GRA, for instance, if you come to Independence House, Transilkulu is also a nice place to live in. All right.
Yeah.
Lucas Corner is also a very nice place to live in. New Haven. All right. New Haven. I wouldn't say New Haven. New Haven is more of a business area. Okay. You can't have a private home in New Haven. What you have in New Haven is block of flats, up and down, block of flats, up and down. So it except you want to build flats, you go to New Haven. Okay. Now you talk about New Haven extension is another developing area now. You talk about Sunrise Estate is immediately after New Haven Boys, the flyover. Okay, before Innocent. These are
That's
quiet,
towards
fast
MNA
getting.
Road
Yes, towards the M&A Road.
Airport. Okay.
Okay, these are fast growing areas where you can put up a nice duplex and have the comfort and the quiet environment.
Now
Okay. Now,
let's talk about pricing. So these areas now you're talking about individually, what's the price range? Just give us an idea. What's the price range in these
okay,
areas?
if I want to get a good landed property in GRA, of course, GRA, new GRA slash new GRA, then independence layout. When they say one plot, it's actually two plots. Okay, because
You say what?
did you get what I said
No,
now?
I didn't get that.
Did you get what I said now? Now, I said GRA, new GRA, independent layout. When they say one plot, it's actually two plots. Now, the sizes of a plot in
Ah,
GRA are 1,000 square meters. All right. The sizes of plots of land in GRA are 1,000 square meters.
when you say
Okay.
GRA,
And the
you're talking about old GRA, abi? That's the one
I'm talking
behind.
about old GRA, old GRA, and new GRA. All right.
Okay.
New GRA is Transekulu from upper north down. That's New GRA. Okay.
Okay.
It has the same section of GRA. It's fast growing
Oh,
now. Like it's enter there. I have beautiful duplexes there for sale, ranging from 60, 70, 80 million. Brand new duplexes.
Wow.
right? And I have brand new bungalows. They're ranging from 25, 30, 35 million naira. Okay? So now these areas, they don't give C of O for a land less than 1,000 square meters. And that's why the allocation paper comes with a complete full size. That's 1,000 square meters. All right. Now, when they say a plot in GRA is 40 million, actually what they are saying is two plots. Okay.
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 What they are
That's
saying
one
is because
1,000 square meters.
1,000 square meter, 100 by 100. Okay.
Okay.
1,000 square meter is complete 1,000 square meter. Some of them are even 1,002. Some of them are 1,004. Okay.
Oh,
If we see anything less than 1,000 square meter in GRA, in independent layout, in GRA, it is a carved out.
okay. Okay.
It's a carved out. Now, before now, the GRA was calculated into 3,000 square meter. Is all right. Of course, those are the places they gave to government officials. Then they just use it to settle them. Okay.
Yeah.
Now
Mm.
that's why you see most landlords that owns property in GRA are the old retired government officials. The first set of civil servants, retired permanent secretary, retired director, board of this one, board of director of that one and that one, board of ministries and the rest. Okay.
Okay.
Now
Mm.
that's why those plots are within 3,000, 4,000 square meters. That's about six plots allocated to one person.
Wow.
Okay. Now, once you get the allocation paper and you have it come with C of O, what they now do now, they now divide it, they now subdivide into 1,000 square meters and they sell off. Maybe they keep one.
Okay.
Okay. Now, one full thousand square meter comes with C of O. Anything less than 1,000 square meter is a carved out.
Is it carved out?
Okay.
Okay.
A carved out. Okay. Now, and such carved that doesn't have C of O. What you have is a power of attorney and deed of sublease.
Deed of sublease.
Yeah, deed of
Yeah.
sublease.
Okay.
It
So
comes with power of attorney.
how much is the 1,000 square meter likely to be in somewhere like GRA?
I have currently it is between 35, 40, 50 million.
Okay, between 35, 40,
Okay,
50 million. Okay.
35. Why
So
I'm saying 35? Because I have one now. I have a distress sale in GRA about four plots in GRA. Distress sale that is going for 35 million. And that's the only
if
property in GRA that is less than 40 million.
wow, the four of them is
Yeah.
going for 35 million.
No, four of them is going for that's 1,000 square meter each. That's 4,000 square meter each is going for
Okay.
35 million.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Each
Okay.
is going for 35 million. Okay. I have another 1,000 square meter, 45 million naira. I have another 1,000 square meter, 50, 55, 60 million naira in GRA.
All in
Okay.
GRA.
Now,
Okay.
yes, all in GRA. And these are the places where you come in, your bar, you build a beautiful duplex. It's not you're not buying it for to build flat.
Mm-mm.
Of course, there are some parts of GRA that you can't build flat. They can't approve it.
Wow.
Okay? So it
Mm.
is strictly duplex. It's strictly duplex. All right. Now, when
Awesome.
you build such home, please, someone that's coming to such location have in mind of having a peaceful, quiet, alone home
Yeah, with a
with
lot of
a
space.
with a lot of you just want to enjoy peace. Maybe you have a garden, you have a football court, you have a table tennis court, you have a little lounge to sit out and you enjoy once you enter your house. You have a lot of parking space.
In a
Of
serene
course, a
environment.
nice necessary environment, quiet and reserved. That's why it's called GRA, Government Reserve Area. That's why it's called GRA, prestigious.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
Yeah.
another place you can get something of that same nature also is of course, GRA covers the all sense, fidelity estate, that
Okay.
Gulf estate. Then you talk about zoo estate, all these environmental GRA, road to axis, apex the axis, Uno Crescent, and the rest. Shoprite, Parkland Avenue, all these are GRA. Okay. Now, another good place you can have something of such class is Independence Layout. All right. Now, you come to Independence Layout, you have something of such nature. You just buy. They are all 1,000 square meter. They don't come less than 1,000 square meter. Okay, that's the original plot size. Don't come nothing less than 1,000 square meter, and it goes for 40, 50, 60 million naira, 70 million naira.
And you
Okay,
can't build
some are
you
still
can't build high
plotting, some
rising.
are you can't build high rising properties there. You can't build high rising. You can only
One
build
story.
nothing more than one story building, or you can build what people do. They get like four plots of land. They build the rest duplexes.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that's another recreative way of getting your money back. Okay, you get like 1,000 square meter or like two thousand square meter. That's about four plots, and you build direct duplexes, and each of them goes for nothing less than 3 million naira. That the one I
Yeah.
showed you for instance in Liberty State. Do you get it?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, I can hear
So
you.
another place, good place, another good place you can get something of such. Another good place you can get something of such value and worth is the WTC estate, Liberty Estate, and you're just buying for private home. You're not buying for Okiku and Okafor. You're just buying for a private home.
All right. Thank you so much, Chidubem. Thank you for today's show. We're going to end it here. This is like 1 hour. I don't intend us to go more than 1 hour each show. It's been a fantastic learning experience, actually. This is Chidubem's number. This is his WhatsApp number as well. Please contact him for any questions and for properties he's calling. You need more. You need more questions, more inquiry. You have more inquiry. Please call Chidubem on this number. Um, of course, my name is Jeff Anozie, and on this show, basically, the goal is to break down real estate in Nigeria, the good, the bad, and everything in between on this real estate show. This is the first edition. We're going to be having this on Sundays by
Yeah.
8 p.m. time, 8 p.m. GMT plus one. That's when we're going to be having these shows. Except and then we also intend to add a weekday. So let me know in the comments what weekday do you think is convenient for you. We're going to fix it around that weekday, okay? So that we can bring you live, real talk. Like we're going to be saying it as it is. We're going to be helping you with information that will help you make wiser, safer, and profitable real estate investments in Enugu State, Nigeria, and in Enugu and in Nigeria in general. All right. So thank you so much, Chidubem, for today's section. I learned a lot. I learned so much. You are the guru of real estate in Enugu. Um, Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for
Um, I'm sure I'm sure you're going to be getting a lot of questions going forward. And then we're going to be having this
Switzerland,
show again.
brother. Switzerland.
We're going to be having this show again next week. Till we come your way again next week, please stay safe, stay happy, stay blessed, enjoy a beautiful week ahead. Bye for now. Again, if you're going to watching the replay, please let me know in the comments that you're watching the replay. Ask all your questions. We're going to come back and answer them. Then please also subscribe to this channel so that you can get this type of informative, videos from time to time. Hit the like button if you liked this video, and stay safe. Bye for now.